HSN, everybody. My name is Leslie. We've got really smart, cool items for your home and your garage, and for you, like this first item here. You know, as a woman that travels to work in really odd hours in the middle of the night, I was so excited to see this because Bling Sting is your own personal alarm system. With the press of a button, you can go ahead and give out those 115 decibels of loud sound, calling attention to yourself for your personal safety, the kind of attention you actually want. It's like a little mini bodyguard that you get to hang on your keychain, on your handbag, on your book bag. It's great for the children as well. And today what we're offering is a 2-pack system. So here are your options. You can go ahead and choose the gold. You can go ahead and choose the silver. We also have the confetti, and then we also have the pink available for you. But everybody gets 2 today of your personal alarm keychain. 575172 is your item number. Free shipping and handling. And what it is that wonderful peace of mind. Let's bring out my special guest. Her name is Andi Atterbury. She's actually the owner, the CEO, the creator of all of her products, a very accomplished young lady. Yeah. But this thing here has been one of your best selling. Oh my gosh. In a time where we just want to feel a little more safe, a little more protected, right?
Sure. Personal safety is hot right now. And you know, my dad actually was a huge warrior, great dad, but he would always buy my mom and I the ugly personal safety products. And we were like, Dad, stop buying these. You know, they're not cute. Yeah. So my mom and I decided to make them pink and sparkly to look like everything else that we carry and buy. And so you have the confetti. So I love glitter. And I love, I'll put this one in here. Oh my gosh. And I love metallics and gemstones. So I really took what's hot, again, you know, what you find at the boutique, and made it into a practical item.
Well, that's the thing. You know, if you've ever seen any of the personal alarm systems, they're kind of unsightly, or they just look like a plastic, you know, little thing hanging from your bag. Yep. Look at the power. This is pretty, but it's also really powerful. Andi, you did this on purpose. Look, you're saying that the Bling Sting is 115 decibels, which falls basically between a chainsaw, some of the loudest items in the world, and an ambulance siren.
It is. It's loud. I mean, that is the point. We want people to, you know, if you're in trouble, you got to let people know what's going on. So can I demonstrate?
Do it. You better believe people are going to back off.
They are.
You know, this to me makes me so happy because I'm totally, see Liam's into that video game where you build things and you're mining. So I'm totally getting him the silver one, which looks like the diamonds. But you can choose the gold metallic or the fun glittery ones. Nobody knows what it is exactly because it's so pretty. But what it is a powerful personal protection item.
It is. It's not only is it a personal alarm, but it's got this little LED light. And you push the little white button on the back right here.
So if you're fumbling through your bag at night, or sure, you need to find
your lip gloss. You know, I'm constantly losing everything in my big, huge purse. So we built a light in there. And I also just, you know, want to call attention to the lobster clasp that we put on all of these. Because it makes it really easy to take it on and off whatever bag you have. Yeah. I also always put one on my dog leash. Because walking your dog is I
gotta tell you, so the other day, and I live in a neighborhood that's always peaceful and always really quiet. In fact, when I walk the dog at night, you don't even see anybody. But there was this one night where I was walking the dog, and there was a gentleman probably over 6 feet tall, dressed in all black, like with a hooded sweatshirt, walking towards me. And I could feel a chill down my back because I'm like, I never bump into anybody when I'm walking the dog at night. I got so scared. I was on the phone and I started panicking a little bit, and I said, hold on one second. And I put the phone down, and then I tried to do my best New Jersey girl, a tough walk. I just walked, you know, really confidently because I'm like, I'm aware, I see you, I know you're coming. But how would I have alerted my neighbors? Heaven forbid this person was planning on doing something bad to me. You know, this is something that you give to all your family members that you carry around with you, whether you're walking the dog, whether you're your, you know, your kids in college and they're commuting, you know, between building and building on dark campuses. This is something you take with you. You know, many of the crimes we read about, I know it happens a lot during the holidays, is when you're leaving the store or the mall.
Yeah, the parking lot,
the
parking
supermarket,
garage.
parking garages. So think about how smart this is, and it looks good, and it's a light, but it's your own personal safety system. This has been very successful on HSN, and we've got a great deal because we got 2-pack today for $34.95 on a temporary price break. I have less than 800 of these, Andy. And we already have only 100 left of the confetti heart.
Oh yeah, the confetti heart's a big one.
It's always the most popular.
Yep.
It does. It looks like sprinkles. It's so happy and pretty. You've got the pink glitter heart. And then I'm going to buy the silver one for Liam because I think that boys would like it too, especially if they play that, you know, mining game.
Sure.
And then you've got the gold gemstone as well. 575172 is your item number. It's about alerting people around you and telling people basically I need help when, yeah, because we're all walking around distracted.
Absolutely.
You know, so you may be getting hurt or you may be in a deal of trouble and people aren't even noticing.
Oh no, and we've had a customer call in and say someone was following me coming out of a grocery store in California. She used this thing and it worked.
And
I mean, I've never had to use it. Luckily, I hope I don't have
we
to.
hope you don't have to either.
Yes, absolutely, it gets attention. Should I demo it again?
Do it again,
okay.
because this is between a chainsaw, think of the loudest things in the world, right? A chainsaw and an ambulance siren.
Yep. It's piercing.
Yeah, people are going to notice, right?
They are.
Not only going to notice how cute it is, but they're going to hear you if you need it, heaven forbid. By the way, the batteries come pre-installed already. It is as loud as basically it falls in between a chainsaw and an ambulance siren. This is $11.65, and I love that we gave a 2-pack today, or we're selling a 2-pack today, Andy, because you're going to want to keep them for yourself. If you've ever been in that moment where you've been in a dark place, or you have felt that chill down your back the way I did, I'm telling you, this is something that would have totally made that guy turn around and walk away.
Yeah, and you know, you put one on your purse, you put one on your dog leash, or you buy one and you give one to your best friend, your sister. I mean, the great thing about this line is we've made personal safety a really fun gift to give. Yeah. So when you give a girl one of our products, it says, hey, I love you, I care about you, I want you to be safe. It's not just a throwaway.
And it's 2 of them for that $35 price. So $34.95 for the 2-pack today. It's $11 and change on a credit card payment. It's free shipping and handling. If you want the confetti, did you say 50, Erin? So 50 remaining on the confetti, and it does look, it's like, it looks like a little heart full of sprinkles, like colorful sprinkles. It's very pretty. After this one goes, the pink glitter will be next. Don't forget, not only is your powerful alarm, woo, that blew down my ear. But it's also your safety light as well. So you can go ahead and, you know, light up a dark keyhole or the inside of your bag or read a menu if you had to. Smart item to have with you at all times. And every time you've been here, Andy, it's been such a big success.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we're so grateful to be here and love that your customers agree that personal safety is important.
Yeah.
And cute personal safety is really important.
It's one of those things that are, you know, it's something you can be proactive about. And it's something you can take with you even when you travel, because you can't really take, you know, the spray stuff when you travel, right?
That's a good point.
This is TSA friendly.
Yep, and I created the alarm in addition to the other products that we have because you can travel with it. And also, you know, younger girls can't take other personal safety products with them. So, you know, we have the heart that goes, or the gemstone that goes on the backpack.
Oh, confetti now sold out. Thank you for your calls. You're right, but they could take it to school as well, whereas
kind
you
of
probably
12 and over, and
you probably wouldn't be able to take anything else with you. You know, many times when I've traveled, where I remember my grandmother used to live in a building, and she used to hate for me to be walking down those hallways by myself, because she used to, in her mind, say somebody can open the door and just yank you in. Sure. You know, think about it, because whenever I'm walking at a hallway in a hotel, I'm always thinking about that. If you set off that alarm, you better believe that people are going to go ahead and open those doors, you know? But also, not only if somebody's attacking you, think about if you're elderly, you know, if you fall, if you hurt yourself, you know, it's your way of calling to you that attention that you actually want. And so, genius product, less than 500 with everybody in the ordering process right now. So we plan a full and complete sellout. 575172 is your item number.
Thank
it's so good
you.
to finally meet you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Andy. Okay, also available for you. Now this hour, we will be showing you a lot of items that are so useful for in and around the home. This is What a Light, and people love this thing. It's a customer pick with over 500 reviews, over 300 of them 5-star. We've got 2 colors for you, the blue or the red, and you're getting this powerful, rechargeable LED light. So when the power goes, when there's a storm, or whenever you want to light up an area, is it a dark closet? Is it, you know, under the sink? This is that wonderful light that's always ready to go when you need that bright light. It's $12.48 on a credit card. It's free shipping. When the power goes, it turns on. It is a genius product. We've sold thousands at HSN, and it's available in the final 2 colors. 465749 is your item number. Coming up next, a really great item at the lowest price we've ever done, ever. It is on a great price of $19.95 for 2 of them, and what it is a talking tire gauge. So if you drive a car, you need to have one of these. Take a listen to this. Come right back.
44.6 pounds per square inch. 36.4 pounds per square inch. 31.6 pounds per square inch. 49.4 pounds per square inch. 31.9 pounds per square inch.
So if your tires are not inflated to their maximum level, to what the factory recommends you should be driving on, guess what? You could have an accident, something that you don't want to happen. You can be wasting more fuel, right? And the usual ones, so I have one in the glove compartment of my car. It's just a little stick, right? And you pop it on and you pull it off, and you gotta read the pressure and where it's at, and you don't even know, right? This is that wonderful tool that you keep in the car, that you keep with you, whether you drive a car, an SUV, a motorcycle, you keep it with you, and it tells you exactly, no guessing, no wondering, no readjusting, exactly what the pressure of your tires is, because it talks back. It's $19.95 for 2 of them. It's a 5-star customer pick, and to tell us all about it is one of our home and garage experts, Miss Carly Chase.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi, love. So just recently, and I have a car that's supposed to be a smart car that tells me that my tire pressure is low, right? But doesn't tell me which one.
Nope.
Doesn't do the job for me.
Nope.
I had to go around with that medieval little stick.
It looks like a medical device. It's actually kind of scary looking.
And I couldn't figure it out, and then I'd pop it and I'd look at it and it would move because I'd grab it wrong. Forget about that. This makes it easy.
Yeah, this is the kind of talking back you like. I like that you said that. It talks back to you. This is the good kind of talking back because it's so simple and easy to use. You're gonna get this home and it actually runs off of batteries. So all you have to do, the batteries are already in it, is press the button.
24.9 pounds per square inch.
To turn it on, that was the last reading that we had. And I'm gonna walk over here to the tire and I'm gonna show you just how simple this is to use. So it's on. I'm going to stick this onto the tire valve stem. Pull it off.
24.9 pounds per square inch.
Oh, it's that good kind of talking back. It tells me exactly down to the decimal point what the pounds per square inch is of my tires. It takes all of the guesswork out of this. You know, a lot of times when you were taking your tire pressure back in the days, it was not an exact science. You were estimating because those old things are really, really hard to read, and you would get so frustrated that I would just give up and I would take it to someone else to do it for me. But what I love is that I can do this myself. It gives me a lot of confidence. I know that I could pull this out at any moment. It's on a keychain, so I can, you know, keep it on my keychains. Maybe you have a carabiner in your car with all of your little gadgets, or you stick it in the glove box. You take this out when your tire pressure sensor lets you know that your tire pressure is low, and you can do it yourself. Pull into that gas station, get the air pump.
It's something that should be, or should become, a habit. Like, you should actually try to check the tire pressure often, because if you don't have the ideal pressure, you know, bad things can happen. Not to, you know, make you fear, right? But bad things can happen. But more importantly, you're wasting precious dollars and money on your fuel consumption, right? Because if they're meant to be at a specific pressure.
That's exactly right. Now, Now, the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration says that 4.2 billion gallons of gas are wasted every single year because of improperly inflated tires.
4.2 what? Billion
gallons of gas. Not only is that not good for the environment, obviously, but it's just money you're pouring down the drain. Now, if you had properly inflated tires, they say you'll save on average about 3% in fuel economy, which equates to hundreds of dollars every year that you are saving in gas just by having your tires properly inflated.
Yeah, and what I like is something you said. You know, I don't have to ask somebody for help. I don't have to say, hey, can you help me here? This thing, you know, because I have that thing in the glove compartment of my car. My dad has it in the glove compartment of his car. I think, in fact, he was the one that gave me mine. But, you know, this is like goof-proof.
Goof-proof. I love that.
No guessing here. It talks back to you so you know down to the last decimal what the pressure is, right?
Yes. So I'm going to turn this back on.
4.9 pounds per square inch.
It's restating the last one. This is the great thing. It's going to remember the last reading, so you don't have to worry about forgetting it. But I want to show you that this works on pretty much anything.
9.5 pounds per square inch.
It's that simple. I can use it on bicycles. I can use it on motorcycles.
Oh, yeah.
Little wagon wheels, even if you have like a riding mower, think about that. All of these require a certain amount of PSI, which is pounds per square inch. So you want to make sure that they are adequately filled.
Sure, absolutely. And this product is 5-star rated, Carly. I'm not sure if you knew that.
I did.
But our
only
customer
5
loves
stars.
it. And today it's at the lowest price we've ever done. So you're getting 2 of them today for less than $20, which means that you can buy a pack and have one in the, you know, if you have a two-car family, if you have, it's one for you, it's one for your mom, it's one for you, it's one for your kid that's away at college or out of town. This is less than $10 on a credit card payment to go ahead and get it home. It's 576-623, but it couldn't be easier. And honestly, that stick thing that I've used, I think, since I finally moved away from home, that is a nightmare, and you never get the right gauge.
Yes, you really don't. And this has such a variety of uses. Again, you can use it. We see here that, you know, you can use it on your campers. You can use it on motorcycles, on cars, SUVs, bicycles, riding mowers. Anything that's not a tire usually has the PSI on the actual rubber of the tire telling you what the required PSI is of that tire.
Yeah.
But for you, again, we talked about this is, you could do it yourself. I love that. So all you have to do is, all right, great, my tire sensor tells me that my pressure is low. You pop this out, you go around, you check your tires, and then you go, okay, I know what the required PSI is of my tires because I have a neat little graphic. When I open my driver's side door, right there down by the floorboard, it tells you the required PSI. This is totally goof-proof. You can do this. And that's the confidence in this sort of thing, and I love it. Down to the decimal point. It's down to the decimal point.
It's this nifty little gadget that you don't really think of.
No.
You don't, I interrupted her. You don't really even think of it until you have a tire problem.
4.7 pounds per square inch.
You really don't. And we talked about it a little bit already, where tire pressure equates to safety. It equates to money that you are saving. And that's a really big deal. You want to think about this. This is peace of mind. Yeah. Your tire pressure is one of those required maintenance things that you should be doing, just like getting your oil changed.
Yeah, and I learned that the hard way, but also every time that tire light turns on in your car, I don't know if it's just me because I'm a big old chicken, but every time that light turns on, don't you just panic? You do. Like, you're just like, oh, no, 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 please, 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 right? Because it always happens at the worst time, right? Either you're late to work or it's in the middle of the dark highway. You know, this is something that you should have in your toolbox, in your arsenal, in your garage. It's $19.95 for 2 of them. All you do today is decide, do I want the black, do I want the blue, or do I want the red? It's 5-star rated. The batteries come installed. So you can replace that battery if it goes out as well, but you get the batteries included here today. But it's the easiest way to check the pressure in your tires. Forget it. And I know this because I've dealt with it so many times by myself.
And you can do it in seconds. That's the great thing. It would take me like so long to try to figure out what my other one was. And I was typically estimating using the old tire pressure gauges, right? You're estimating. It wasn't an exact science. You're like, I think that says 28 point. I don't know. I can't really tell. This is going to tell you down to the decimal point. That's how exact this is. And it's so easy and simple to use. It's small and compact. It stays in your car. It lives there. You can use it at any time. Let me show you just one more time how simple this is.
4.7 pounds per square inch.
You see here that what we're doing is all we have to do is insert this onto the tire valve stem, pull it off.
4.7 pounds per square inch.
Just trying to make sure you could hear that. 24.7 pounds per square inch.
Carly, and that's just it, you know, the other one, and I was talking to Carly and I said, do you have to like pull it off fast? You know, remember with the other ones, the ones that are the little stick thingy, if you don't pull it off at the right time, it marks different pressure. I mean, it's just, so you give up and you're like, I don't know, because this time it marked, you know, 32 pounds. This time it marked, you know, 25. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. You know, this makes it so easy. And so if you've ever dealt with that, look, if you drive a car, you need this.
Yes, you do.
I mean, that's just it. If you drive a car, you're gonna have to deal with the tires at some point in your life. You're gonna have to fill those tires at some point in your life. We, of course, recommend you check those tires and the pressure regularly. But really, who does that? Just know that when you need this, now you're gonna have it, and it's a 2-pack today. So for less than $10, you're getting each one of these home.
And the big thing here is you're actually increasing the lifespan of your tires. Think about it. What's the big expenses that we put into our cars? Our tires. You're spending hundreds of dollars on your tires when you buy them. And if they're not properly inflated, they're going to wear and tear unevenly, and you're going to ruin the tread on the tires much faster. You don't want to do that. You're already spending money on these good tires. Make sure they're properly inflated. And then also make sure they're properly inflated because you're going to save money on your gas because you'll have better gas mileage. And it just keeps you safe.
I think that's what piqued my interest because, you know, tire problems, I mean, how often do you have them until, you know, you either pop one or, you know, have a leak, or until you have to go ahead and replace them. But when you think about the tons and, you know, pounds of gas that we're basically wasting because of improper tire pressure, that makes me sit up and pay attention because I'm like, what do you mean? The car's not running the way it should be, right? Optimally. This is why the dealer puts on the door or on the floorboard the recommended pounds per square inch, the PSI on it. You know, because there is a way that you should be driving that car or handling those tires. This is peace of mind. It doesn't get any easier, and it's a 2-pack today. 576623 is your item number. And Carly, it's always wonderful to see you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Stay in the ordering process. Already 400 of these spoken for. Very popular item, and it is 5-star rated. Now, coming up in just a little bit, you want to stay with us for this one because I have less than 500 of these. It's from Bissell. It's one of their highest rated products, and it's your Bissell Garage Wet Dry Vacuum Cleaner. It's also a blower. It's 12 amps of power. It's a 4.9-star customer pick. So it doesn't matter if you've got wet messes, dry messes, you know, leaves you gotta blow when you're cleaning up the gardening, or whatever it is. No filter changes, no bag changes. That's coming up in a little bit. But right now, how about a great ladder? You never hear that in a sentence. Here's Linda Lyday to tell us all about it.
Hey everybody, what if I told you this right here extends to 12.5 feet? This is a ladder that I'm holding. Look at this. This is 3.5 feet. Now, folks, I have been in construction. I've been a carpenter for 30 years. I have been on many, many ladders, but check this out. Look at this ladder. The neat thing about this ladder is that not only can I get 12, and look at this, 12.5 feet on this ladder, I can, when I put it down, I can put it in the back of my car, 12.5 feet. I don't even know if the camera can see it that high. And look how easy this is now to take down. I literally release it. Look at this, Leslie. I know. Easy as it can be.
Oh my gosh.
So simple, so sturdy. It will hold up to 30 pounds.
No, you mean 300 pounds.
I mean, yes, 300
That's a big
pounds.
difference from 30 pounds. But it only weighs 21.
Up to 21 pounds.
Look at these features.
Look at this.
So it's telescoping up to 12.5 feet, okay? It folds down compactly. So I don't know about you, but every time I bring my A-frame ladder into the house to change air filters, I'm nicking walls, I'm banging into things. People better watch out with their heads because I'm a mess carrying that ladder. It's got a 330-pound weight capacity, and then those locking mechanisms and indicators to give you that stability and that safety, Linda. And you know, many people, I'm not sure if everybody knows, but Linda is a master carpenter. She's been doing this for many years, and Linda's like, Leslie, I love this thing. Because where else are you gonna take your A-frame ladder with you wherever you go? This one, you can take with you. You can take outside. You can use it for gardening and cleaning out gutters.
You can use it if you need a 4-foot. ladder. If you need a 5 foot, 6 foot, 7, 8, that's the neat thing. It goes in increments. Now, I was telling Leslie earlier, I have had to do so much work on ladders, okay? Yeah. This is the thing about ladders. I am not afraid of the height. I'm afraid of the ladder because so often the ladder, they're unstable. I don't know how much they can hold. I'm sure they can hold my weight, but then if you get an extension ladder, sometimes they have a dent on them or whatever. So this is what I love. This has been test certified to hold up to 300 pounds. That's each of us. We could both get on this ladder with a toddler, right?
I know.
So that's how much. Now, what I like about this too is I'm going to show this on the bottom here, is because not only does it go to 12.5 feet, I want to show you that this now, it's held.
You can take it with you wherever you go.
I have an SUV, but not everybody has an SUV. You have to remember, you have to cart this around. And if you're like me, my folks, and they get leaves in the gutter, I come over and I have to put a huge ladder in, put that, you know, that red flag out the back. You have a sedan, folks, this is what you can put in. This just fits right into your sedan. Look, I have a 4 foot ladder, a 5, a 6, and I can do any increment that I want. Look how easy this is. Now, I want to point out something. When I take this down, there's 2 little levers here, right?
Yeah, the red ones.
I push them down. Now, if I just push in one lever, right, it's not going to go. I have to push in both of them to go.
Yeah, that locking mechanism is for extra peace of mind.
It's perfect. The other thing is I don't know about you all, I have a little OCD. I'm a double checker. This is perfect for someone like me who's a double checker because there are these indicators. I want you to come up close on here.
Oh, yeah.
This indicator here, if you can see this, here we go. Let me bring this. Okay, see this indicator? These right here are going to show green or red. Now, when you go up here, see how it's showing red right here? Okay, so when this is locked in place, and let me just show you one that is actually locked in place. Look at that, it's green.
Means good to go.
You also want to go on the other side here and make sure this is green too. Now you know it's locked in place. So not only are you hearing it, but let's say that you were hearing impaired and you couldn't hear the click, you can see that this is now in the right locking place because you have 2 indicators. So green is go, all right? And that's all you have to do. You just bring it up, and if you notice too on the top here, let's say you only needed it an 8 foot ladder. Make sure that you put all of your, you know, the stack up at the top, just like we did here. Right? So that way you don't have to, but think about, if you have an A-frame ladder, I know what you all have had to do.
Every time I have to change the filters, I'm like, I let them go a little longer because I'm so frustrated. I have to tell everybody to clear the way. I'm banging into walls. People have to like dip down and watch their heads. But Linda, this is, I mean, at 20 pounds basically. I can go ahead and carry this and take this wherever I need to go.
Absolutely.
20 pounds, but yet still sturdy, still lightweight. I mean, basically, 300-pound capacity. I'm carrying around a 12.5 foot ladder.
You're carrying around, look at that. You are carrying around a 12.5 foot ladder that will hold up to 300 pounds. It's certified. Now, those of you who have different kinds of, you know, A-frame ladders, those are great, those are fine, but they are exactly what you're saying. When you're jockeying around, you're hitting into cabinets. But look at this. This ladder, now you can see how she has all the extra rungs at the top? At the top. Fantastic. Great for changing light bulbs, great for washing your windows inside and outdoors. If you have vaulted ceilings, this is perfect, okay? Because we have to change those batteries twice a year for your smoke detector. Look how easy this is to take down and store.
$20 off. This is just $1 a day for 5 months on FlexPay. This is something that if you have a home, if you are responsible for the fixes in your home, for tidying up the home, for keeping the home working and running, this is something that you need. I know, I remember my parents bought me my first ladder. And I was like, I don't want a ladder. They're like, guess what? You need it. You need one. And here's the thing, with 2 colors available for you. We've got it in the black or we've got it in the blue. The blue will sell first. How many did you say, Aaron? 240 remaining in that blue color, everybody, but an amazing item that is super sturdy with that over 300-pound weight capacity and yet still lightweight, still maneuverable, still transportable.
And look how easy this is.
Yeah.
Just bring the rungs up.
Yeah.
Look how easy this is, right?
So it's on both sides I gotta do it though, right?
Yep. Woo. That's bringing it down. Bring it up. Just go up like this. Okay? That's it.
Oh yeah.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
So simple. Now, the thing that I like about this is that you can see when it's locked. And I'll come out to the front here, and before I even go on the ladder, I want to make sure that all of these green indicators are showing green. The moment that they're not, I'll pull it up and make sure they are. You'll hear a click, but you'll see that the green indicator.
Yeah,
and that's
green means go.
Green means go.
Green means you're safe to go and to climb that thing. So safety built in.
Safety built in, because that's the thing. The thing that I have to stress a lot to everybody is, listen, it's not so much the height. A lot of us don't have a problem with the height. We have a problem with the stability of it. And how often do we, you know, we don't have the room in our homes to carry this. Now you can store it behind a door.
And most people don't have the room to have an A-frame ladder. I mean, that's just true. And so many of the step stools, all that stuff takes a lot of space, and you can only use it for certain heights. This goes all the way to 12.5 feet. It folds down to just 3.5 feet. It's got a large weight capacity of 330 pounds. And then those locking mechanisms, that indicator for added stability, safety, and peace of mind, that's all built in. It is a very popular item. If you want the blue, that's gonna be the first one to go. But a ladder that you can take with you, you can transport, you can keep in your home if you have a smaller home, and it's not gonna be a problem. It's not gonna add to the storage issues that you have already, especially in your garage, right?
Exactly. Put a hook in the back of your door. Take a look at the bottom here. This is one of the things I wanted to point out, because also on a ladder, I always worry about, is the base gonna slide out on me? If you notice here, there is an angle on each side of the ladder. So it doesn't matter which side you actually put up on your house or on your wall. This is going to protect the floor because it's made out of rubber. It grips, and it's at that great angle. Again, let me go up on this ladder. I'll have you hold this for a second.
I mean, that's just it. I mean, look at this. You know, bye-bye, I'm going, Linda, with my brand new ladder.
And I'm going to put it in my trunk.
Can you do this with a standard A-frame? Never going to happen.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. And it's the thing that I like about this is that the footprint. There's such a small footprint on this.
3.5 feet.
You can put it behind a door, put it in your car trunk. But look at this. I now can feel like, all right, this is not going to give way. This is going to hold up to 300 pounds. So listen, if you're a big guy, this is perfect for you. Great to get to the leaves and the gutters, because that's the thing that drives me the most crazy, because I'm up high, right? And now I'm like, oh, and then the kind that have the hooks, I want to make sure that I can, like, maybe change the lights up underneath the cabinets with this. And it doesn't matter, because with this ladder, you're just gonna make it to any size that you want. That's what's so great.
Whether you're changing a light bulb, whether you're cleaning the hard to reach places inside your home, whether you're dusting the chandelier, whether you're cleaning gutters, you know, indoor, outdoor, this is something that is so different and so unique. You know, I thought that ladders were just that standard A-frame, because that ladder hasn't evolved very much since it was invented. And this is what most people rely on. This one is super strong, durable, with a 330-pound weight capacity. It folds up neatly and compactly, so you can fit it in a standard sedan trunk, because it's only 3.5 inches. Think about it, you know, because this is what I got, and I got the big one. Because I got the 11-foot, you know, where my air filters are, it's 11 feet.
And you're bringing it around, you're clanking it on everything.
It's terrible. I have scratched walls, I have knocked things down, I've hurt myself, you know, trying to get in.
Exactly, and it's also at a fixed height. Now, I want to show you again real close. I want to see this, show you this indicator. Just come in tight here on this, because you'll see that this is red, right? And you'll see that all of these have a little red in them. Now, I'm going to bring it up so you can see that when this locks into place, see that? It turned green. And it does it on each side. So when I'm stacking this up and I'm going to the level that I want, all I have to do is I have to turn, you know, I come around and I make sure, is everything on green? I am good to go, and I can safely now go up. If I just press one of these switches here to bring this down, it's not going to bring it down. See? Look, not going to bring it down. I have to hit both of them, and that brings it down. So that's a nice little safety feature as well. Okay? So you do the one underneath to bring the one on the top down to you.
Yeah, and it's only 20 pounds, everybody. 20 pounds, but yet it still holds 330 pounds at a maximum capacity. It is transportable. It is, you know, maybe now maybe you will keep that A-frame ladder just for emergencies, right? But Linda, you will have this at your disposal, and it'll be so easy to go ahead and take it around anywhere. By the way, if you want to purchase the storage bag, we have those available as well. They are very limited. If you want the ladder, maybe just 800 of those remaining. If you want the storage bag, 340 of those. And it's that iReach telescoping ladder bag. It's $24.95, but on the 2 Flex offered today, it's $12.48 to go ahead and get that home. It is
really nice,
there it
isn't
is.
it?
See that? But that's the thing, you know, if it could keep me from using that clunky thing a couple of times a year, every time I change my air filters, I'm happy. I'm in.
This is the best ladder you're ever going to need. This is the last one you're going to want. Because I'm telling you, you do not want to like go and ask your neighbor anymore when it's time to put those holiday lights on.
Oh, that's
the
true.
leaves in the gutter. Easy.
This is true. This is true. Easy. You never hear easy ladder in one sentence. Linda's back at 2 p.m. today, I believe.
I am.
With everybody in the ordering process, I'd say I have about 500 of these remaining. So if you want it, something you're interested in, something you know you're going to use, it's item 585. I missed those last three. 585-734. Thank you, Linda. It's always good to see you. Want a quick little reminder of the Bling Sting personal alarm keychain. Only 2 colors now available, the gold or the silver gemstone. We have about, did you say 150? Total? This beautiful little key thing, it looks like a key ring keychain, sounds a siren up to 115 decibels. What that means to you and me, it's like as loud as almost an ambulance siren. It's crazy, and now you're gonna get that attention you need. Heaven forbid you need it for safety. Stay with us, more coming up after the break.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Shop faster than ever with exclusive new product videos, only on the iPhone. Watch HSN Live anytime, any place. And the new shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
Love shopping? Now there's more to love than ever when you shop HSN and QVC. More brands, more savings, more fun. Like a chance to win $100,000. To celebrate, we're offering 4 or more FlexPay on everything during our More to Love weekend. Starting tonight at midnight on HSN and QVC.
There's nothing more exciting than hunting for treasure. That's why every year we come to the biggest gem event in the world, the Tucson Gem Show. It's where collectors and gem lovers gather to find the most exotic and rare stones on the planet. But don't worry, you don't need to book a trip to Tucson because we're bringing our best discoveries to you.
Join your favorite gemstone brands for the Tucson Gem Event. Starts tomorrow, only on HSN.
You might just find your next treasure.
Watch this, everybody. From Bissell, one of their highest rated products, with the final 480 remaining. 4.9 star customer pick. It's the first time you're seeing it back since September. It's your Bissell Garage Pro. It's gonna tackle wet messes. It's gonna tackle dry messes. It's not only gonna be a vacuum cleaner, but a leaf blower or a blower as well. No filter
filter changes ever, no bag changing ever. And to tell us all about it is the lovely Miss Jenny Bond,
are you?
our Bissell expert. This is cool because there ain't no mess that this thing can't tackle.
This is going to be your go-to for everything. And I want to show you, first of all, you can hang it. You're going to get all of your hanging accessories that you need, but it's also going to be able to be on the ground. Now, what's different about this garage vac? You are going to be able to do all your dry messes, your wet messes, but it's always also the blower as well. You get 6 gallons, but what you're not seeing are the wheels that you have to drag around. There's no filters to change. Plus, you are just going to be able to go from right here, and I want you to look close. You just take this, now I'm in the blower mode, and you just pop it right here. Now, you have a 32-foot crush-free hose, and what I love is that you can actually go from, you know, right here in the garage to 64-foot circumference, okay? So we're gonna go and pop this right back on here, and we're gonna tackle some big messes. Now, if some of you have that garage, you know, that's attached to the kitchen, what is great about this, especially in the wintertime, go ahead and get those wet messes that you get in from the car, all of the things. Now,
wet or dry, plus the blower,
no
bags,
filter, no
filters,
bags.
and 12 amps of power, Jenny.
It's
so
huge.
No mess that you can't tackle.
Exactly. And this is it. I know a lot of us have snow, but guess what? When you start doing those projects, look what happens. Here we have the sawdust. It's almost stuck to the floor. I mean, this is a Bissell. This is very different from any of the other ones that you see out there. You can move it all around. You're going to get that great section. I want to show you one more time. Do you see what's happening? There's so much power, but you're going to be able to do a wet mess or a spill with this as well. So just like that, I'm going to leave a little bit of a mess, but just look at the difference, okay? Yeah. This is going to be your go-to for all your projects. You're going to be able to get the salt, the sand, you name it. Now, here we go. Doing the fixer-uppers. You ready? Now, this is kind of a see and say, all right? I want you to watch. So here we go. Any kind of bolts, tools.
The power,
But listen to this. 32 feet. And bang. Do you see it? I'll do it a little bit more here. I love this. And do you know how much suction you have to be able to go 32 feet? And it goes right inside there. Let's do one more, okay? 2 more. I love this. This is my favorite. I can do this all day. So boom. Boom. But all your wet messes, dry messes, and you're never going to have to, you don't have to switch anything to do this, but you see how full it gets, which is a very big thing.
There's a little bit of gratification. Seeing all the mess going in there.
Okay.
But you know, even if it's a wet mess as well, you know, you don't have to change filters, you don't have to change bags. This one does it all.
And it's 6 gallons. I want to say that one more time. 6 gallons. So here at the kitty litter, think of all of the messes that we're going to start doing around the house. And watch as I hold the hose here. You get the adjustable hose as well. I'm trying to hold it a little bit away, but there's just so much suction you almost can't. Just watch how it pulls everything and it leaves nothing behind. And today you're getting so many other tools, which is great. Now, this is a big one. If you're going to, I mean, and it is, it's hot here today in Florida, it's going to be the mulch, the rocks. If you're going to start doing some of that landscaping, maybe you are able to go ahead and mow and do all those kind of projects. Now this is completely done, but watch this, okay? Also, and I say this for the people that have the garage that's attached to the kitchen area, okay? Mount it on the wall. You're gonna get that 32 feet. Maybe the kids are dragging in stuff, or you know, there's salt or sand coming in from the car. This is gonna be that large floor tool, and I want you to see that complete edge-to-edge suction here. This is really one of my favorite things to be able to talk about because it's so powerful, but it's going to get all of those projects done. Now,
well, Jenny was telling me, she's like, look, Les, I'm not supposed to pick favorite children, but this is one of my favorites that I ever present here at HSN. And by the way, about 480 of these, that is all we have to go ahead and present.
And that's it until spring.
You get the garage vac, you get all the tools you need to tackle the biggest messes, the wettest messes, without having to change filters and be inconvenienced, Jenny.
And it really is about getting those jobs done, and you're getting a Bissell. Now, we did all these messes. You saw me blow earlier, but this is really the difference when it comes to the wet dry vac. You're going to be able to do these wet messes, and I'm not going to have to switch the filter. So watch as I just kind of pull this in here. But I want you to also look at the container of the garage vac. You see everything coming in, and that's that 32 feet. So look here. Do you see the capacity? And I love the fact that you're not switching anything around.
Right.
I mean, if you have seen those other shop vacs out there, this would be on wheels. They tip over. You've got the bag inside. So if you're doing sawdust and sand and rocks and what, it's like cement, and it's heavy to have to pull around.
Sure.
This is all right there.
This is all right there with that 6-gallon capacity.
Yep.
So think about your heaviest messes, your biggest messes. This is the one for you. This is the Bissell for you. It's one of Bissell's highest rated products. And you know, anywhere else you'd go and buy it, you'd have to pay for it in full. We've got a great deal for you today. And then we've got that Flex Pay. So that Flex Pay is basically, I can't even see that far on my screen. Is it 35? Yeah, 35, that's $1 and change a day to have the big mama, right?
And this is it too. And if you're looking at this, it takes about 5 minutes to go ahead and mount.
Yeah.
You're gonna get all of the mounting gear. You get the LED lights here as well that lets you know when you're full. And what's great about this machine has a great safety feature. It shuts off once you've hit that level.
Good.
So there's no guessing with the bags. Now, I took the hose off here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna switch it right into that blower mode. So you take the hose off, it came right out here, and you just attach it. There's no other buttons to go ahead and play with whatsoever.
How easy.
I mean, it's so easy. And we'll go through everything here. You're gonna get the bag for all of the tools, so you really have that place to put it together. But just go ahead and add your extension hose back. Now, remember, if this is attached to your garage, this is how it looks in your, right here in your garage area. You're gonna be able to go to the driveway. You can get, if like somebody drags in stuff from the house, you name it, you're gonna be able to get all those messes, go out to the pool. So you just turn it on right here. The button's right here, okay? You give it one push. The machine now knows I'm in the blower mode.
Yep.
So now I did my wet mess, I did my dry mess, and now we've got the leaves again. So just think all of the stuff that gets in around your garage and your pool area and your deck right now in those winter months. It can be an absolute disaster, but now you're able to do it all together with just one machine like that.
Well, that's the thing. You know, you wouldn't pull out your everyday Bissell. You wouldn't pull out your everyday vacuum cleaner. There are certain jobs where you're like, no, I'm not going to ruin my vacuum cleaner for that. Well, this one's meant to do the jobs that the other ones don't want to do, right? This is meant to be the big kahuna, the big mama that takes care of the wet messes, the big messes, the heavy messes, the outside messes. You know, whatever you need to tackle with this, wet or dry, 12 amps of power, 6-gallon capacity, so that big giant bin, so you don't have to keep changing it out. You don't have to change filters. You don't have to buy bags for this. You're getting tools included, Jenny. It's a good time to talk about what they're getting included here.
This is it. It's
you're
the
getting
big,
everything you need.
Well, so here you go.
And
your
the bag.
The 6 gallons, and again, this is very easy to put together, but you could also freestand it just like you're seeing here. You're gonna be getting that multi-floor tool, so you can go ahead and do the, you know, the rugs if you have them out there. You can do the carpet, you can do your travertine, your cement, you name it. You're gonna have that large extension floor. This is your large floor tool. Then you have this. If you wanna go and start doing, and we'll show you in a little bit, to do the car, to go ahead and get the inside done, to get, you know, the detailing done. This is a great brush as well.
Yeah, with that 32-foot hose,
exactly. And we're gonna pull it out because
it
really is a 64-foot circumference that you're gonna get. You get the turbo brush, you get the dusting brush, the long dusting brush, and you get the crevice tool with the 2 extension hoses. So you can actually pick how far you're gonna wanna go. So we're gonna go ahead. I wanna
show that hose, by the way?
Let's show the hose.
32 feet, which means now you can detail your own car.
Are you
now
ready?
You can go and blow the leaves in the garden.
Now, what's also great about this, and we can say this here at HSN, this is going to be a crush foot hose. So go ahead, put the RV over it. You can drive over it in your largest truck. You're still gonna get that huge suction power.
You can go to
we can just keep going. I can just go ahead.
You can go inside the building, but you get it, you know, because that's the thing too. You know, if you're gonna get the big jammy, like the one that gets all the jobs done, you don't want to be hindered by the hose and the length of the hose. You know, anywhere else you go and buy an industrial vac, you know, you don't want to get a no-name brand. You want to go for the brand that's trusted. Bissell's, Jenny, been around for what, more than 100 years?
1876.
So, you know, I don't know about you, but I want to go for the surgeon that has tons of experience, right?
Yes,
I don't want to go for the doctor that just got out of medical school.
And they are really the leaders when it comes to clean. And I just want you to feel this too. Can you feel it real quick? You can feel the durability and the stability with this. So we have some major messes here, and then we're going to talk about the real capacity when it comes to our garage vac. But look at all the messes we have here on the table. I'm going to go and turn this on so you can really start to see how a lot of these things work. So just watch closely right here, and I just got it in the handheld, okay? You really can pick anything up so fast. And watch this pile as I move here. Do you see that section? So kitty litter, sand, salt, you name it. If you have this in here and you want to go ahead and you're doing art projects in the kitchen, go ahead.
You really break it down.
No,
You know, there's sometimes with vacuum cleaners, you know, you're afraid of, gosh, could it handle this? You know, with this one, there's no fears, no worries, no stress. It's $1 and change a day to own your very own industrial garage vac. So for 5 months, $1 and change a day, Jenny, but you've got the biggest one, the highest rated from Bissell.
Yeah, and then listen to this here, all right? So here we have even large bolts. That tells you how much power you're gonna be able to get with this. And remember, the fact that we even have this right now at winter time, I was actually shocked because, I mean, we haven't aired this since birthday month. We weren't able to get any in.
Yeah, and so first time back in a couple of months now, we've got a savings for you. So it's normally $200 garage vac. It's $199.95. We've got it on savings today. We've got the 5 Flex. It's gonna make it really easy for you to break this down into 5 monthly interest-free payments. Anywhere else you go to buy this, you're gonna pay the full price, everybody. We've got it on free shipping and handling. It's a 4.9-star customer pick.
This is the most
And she's not supposed to pick favorite children, but she just did earlier today. She picked this one.
People are so passionate about this garage vac. And I want you to look here. I'm gonna go and take it off because I just want you to see the power, okay? First of all, you're getting even those powerful Bissell tools. Now watch. See that? Now this is gonna be your turbo brush for the car. Imagine never having to go through that car detailer again, okay? It eats everything up. You just glide it over. Maybe you've got the car where the pets and everything goes everywhere. If you've got the salt, I mean, look at the power that you're getting here just with this dual motor brush tool here. Then you just take it off and you're all set to go.
Well, whenever you have big messes, you know, what do? You're like, oh my gosh, you procrastinate getting to it because you know it's such a big chore.
Yes.
And it's something you don't want to deal with. And you know that cleanup's gonna be messy. Wouldn't it be nice to have this guy in your corner to know that, hey, I got the biggest one Bissell does. I've got the best reviewed. Here at HSN, it's a 4.9-star customer pick. There is no mess that I cannot take this to. And so that's peace of mind. If you're the one responsible for cleaning up your home, if you're the one responsible for tidying up, you know, this is the kind of power you want. Yeah.
And it's, I mean, and I joked about this with you earlier, like this is a great Valentine's gift for the man or the woman in your life. You get this home and you're gonna get a lot of stuff done. Now what I did here, okay, I just took this off because I wanna explain to you, if you have shopped around for shop vacs before, this is so much higher caliber. A, because you just go from this blower mode, that's where I was before doing the leaves. You take that 32-foot crush-free hose, and now when I put it right here, now I'm back in the suction mode. I want you to see what I'm not switching
easy
here.
to do.
It's easy.
Back
there's
and forth.
no filter and there's no bags. If you read the reviews of what people love about this, it's the ease. You always see the mess. And it's really when you have the worst messes. So what we've done here, I want you to look.
And Jenny, I just have to give a quick little update on what's happening. With about 400 of these remaining, we do plan a complete sellout. It's just $35 to get this home, and now never have to pay for a car detailing again. Never tackle, you know, if you've got any flooding, if you had any amount of flooding and you were in charge of cleaning up that mess, what were you doing with a little bucket of water? Like how, I mean, this is peace of mind to have something like this so powerful.
And you can move this around when you want to. It's very, very easy.
You don't have to just keep it mounted.
Yeah, you don't have to. You choose what you want. I mean, we have it here to show both ways for you, but this is the big guy, and I'm glad that you mentioned that flooding. So what we're gonna do here, let me step over my big 32-foot hose, but we also wanted to show the exact amount that could be in here because there is that safety feature. It automatically turns off for that 6 gallons. So we're gonna put our pole in here, and here we go. Now listen, watch, okay? Do you see how fast that was there? I mean, you almost can't keep up. And if you look at the containers side by side, I love that you can really watch that. Look, I mean, can you feel this right here? You feel that powerful suction all the way down.
Yeah, look at that, look at that.
So this could be an oil spill in the garage. This could be a broken frozen pipe in the wintertime. We have hurricanes. This is something that you want to go ahead and pull out all of that moisture. Now you can still see it here. Now watch, you saw how much was here, and it doesn't even turn that off. That really is.
Because it's a 6-gallon big.
It's huge.
And by the way, no filters to ever have to buy, no filters to have to change, no bags to have to buy. It is getting those jobs done. You know, the jobs that you panic a little bit about because you're like, how am I gonna clean this? How am I gonna take care of this? This is the one. And it's one of Bissell's highest rated. We've got a great deal. It's just $35 on debit card or credit card to own it for us to ship it out to you. So ask about it. We got time for a phone call. We've got Brian calling us from Florida, our home state. Hi, Brian.
Hey,
You're live
Brian,
in the
how
air.
are you?
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Good, I'm fine. I bought one of these for my nephew for a housewarming.
Yeah?
And now I'm buying one for myself. I just moved into a house here in the Villages in Florida.
Yeah, there you go. Well, congratulations. And Brian, what made you come back for a second one? Did you open the box? Did you look at it and say, boy, that was a great deal. I need to get one for myself?
No, I didn't. I gave it as a gift, and I haven't seen it yet hooked up in his garage.
But does he love it?
He thinks the world of it. That's why I said, all right, I'll get one for myself now.
Yeah, oh, good for you. And that's just it, Brian. You know, we break it down, make it easy for people to get it home with that flex pay. You're just paying $35 today to get it home and free shipping.
It is great.
Yeah. Well, Brian, any ideas of how you'll use it? Is it a specific, you know, kind of mess?
Use it on my car.
There you go.
And then on the lanai.
Oh, it's a lifesaver.
Genius. And remember, it's a blower as well, Brian. So not only taking care of messes, but blowing them away as well. We're really grateful for your call, sir.
Thank you very, very much.
You have a great day.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, think about just detailing a car, how much it costs. I know that every time I've taken my car to detail, it's over $40.
Oh, yeah.
Over $50, depending on where you're taking it. Think about those messes when you really have a mess, like a little bit of flooding, you know, like the wet snow or the wet sleet, you know, or sand, you know, whatever big jobs that you would never take your normal vacuum cleaner to, even if it's a Bissell, because you know they stand, I mean, it's more than 100 years old. The messes you would never take your normal vacuum to because it's just not smart, not convenient. Here you're getting those 12 amps of power. Here you're never changing a filter. You're never buying a bag, but you get the big jobs done. So it's the best of all worlds.
It really is. And read the reviews on this. This is one of those things where when people know that I'm on with this, I'm like, read the reviews. You're going to know why people love this so much. And this is one of the longest selling Bissell items we've ever had on HSN. So it's a continuous customer pick.
Well, you got my attention when Jenny's like, this is one of my favorites to show and present because there's not a mess I can't tackle, from the thickest, heaviest bolts to, you know, water messes, you know, spills, flooding, whatever it is. Now you got the tool to get it done.
And there's so much power, okay? I want you to just watch this. As I put this tool down, you see that right here? It's hard to pick up. So you're gonna get that true edge-to-edge suction. This is sawdust. You can do sand. You can do kitty litter. Look, we even had some wetness here from, you know, a spill earlier. So you don't have to worry about it, because if you have a spill out in your garage, you would never, like a wet spill, you can't use your regular vacuum because it doesn't have the proper filter for that.
So what are you doing?
Boom, you get towels, you have to worry about it. No, when you have the garage vac, you don't have to change the filter. So I went ahead, I did the sawdust. Look at how easily you can switch all of your tools.
Jenny, fewer than 300 remaining, everybody. We're getting updates. We're trying to process all the orders, but less than 400 now remaining for $35 on a credit card and free shipping. You're getting an item home that gives you peace of mind because you're in control now. You're not going to panic no matter what kind of mess comes your way.
And really, maybe right now you are in that snowstorm, but what happens next week when it starts to get up to 50 or 60 and you're done having that winter fever and you want to get the projects done at home? This is one of those things that I love, that it's delivered to your door. I mean, this is a big package, you know, it's very big. But when you want to get out and start doing that work, you want to get your garage looking good, you want to go ahead and have that here. You don't want to, you know what I mean? And so you can start doing those wet winter messes, go right into those spring messes, because really before you know it, I know it was just Groundhog Day the other day, but we're almost there. So now the whole garage is done, but we're going to go out to the car, because I want to show you one more time with this, okay? 32 feet. I'm going to go and put this right here. But being able to take it to the car, okay? If you
that's
go
why Brian's
ahead,
buying it too.
And I want you to see the power here. You're not sacrificing when I take this down, because if you've ever gone to get your car detailed, if you ever felt the icky hose that's there, it's messy, it's sticky. You don't want those smells in your car. So watch as I move it over here, okay?
2 minutes left, everybody, with 370 remaining. Jenny, for $1 a day for 5 months and free shipping. This is wet, this is dry, this is no filters, no bags.
Nothing.
Here it is. You know, I know that many of my neighbors, their garages flooded during the hurricane.
Oh, yeah.
And how are you getting rid of that? Were you sweeping the water away with an industrial broom? Were you using buckets? Were you sopping it up with towels? I mean, watch this baby go.
And so, and remember, we did not switch the filter. So we went ahead and we did all those dry messes. I went to the car. I'm not switching anything. The biggest spills, you know, I joke around about, you know, about 2 years ago, we burst, our toilet burst behind the wall, but it flooded underneath. Now, there was no way that I was able to go ahead and do that without the garage vac because it had the capacity of picking up all those
spills. It had the capacity. Something that you would never take your ordinary vacuum cleaner to, now you could do it with the Bissell. By the way, if you want to save an additional $10, ask about our HSN credit card. If you sign up today and you get approved, you get to save $10 off with your new card on your first purchase upon approval. So ask about that. First time back in months, and we have just the final 360 remaining on this 4.9 star customer pick. So if you got messes you want to tackle and you don't want to mess with the little guys, you want the one that's going to take care of it all, this is it, right, Jenny?
This is the one, and I want to show you again where most people use this, because when you get the garage vac home, you get all of the mounting gear. So as you saw here, I actually have never even emptied this container because you're getting a 6-gallon capacity that you can clearly see. But when we turn it on, just watch here with our multi-floor tool. On the sawdust, on the kitty litter, you're gonna be able to pull up all of that with scatter-free, edge-to-edge cleaning. And I love that you can see how powerful this is. Now watch when I go here, ready? This, and as I try to pull it up, nothing is gonna get left behind. And that really is the difference in why people are so passionate about the garage vac. Because it's a Bissell, you know the name Bissell. It's a name that means clean. They've been around since 1876. That's 140 years. So they're taking all that master cleaning that they have, and this is why the garage vac is such a popular item, because you can take that powerful suction and take it outside. Now, all of the tools are so easy. You just remove it like this, right here with my hand. And now we're gonna do our extra large floor tool that has these rib brushes right here. Now watch as I move forward, even on this sand, okay? Sand, sawdust, you name it, you're gonna be able to pick everything up in a matter of seconds. Here we go, this one's almost done. And then what's great, when you're done, you can simply empty it just like this here. So it's really so fast, so easy, and this has been so much fun. And now we're gonna turn it over back to Leslie for our today's special.